Well, David, you've heard Gene and I lay this thing out. You're sure you still want to do this?
Yes, sir.
All right, have at it. You got 5 minutes to tell us why. Thanks so much, and we'd ask you both to keep your remarks to 5 minutes. Anything else you want to put in the record, we'll extend it as long as you'd like in the record. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman and Ranking Member. Chairman Risch, Ranking Member Shaheen, members of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, and staff. Good morning, and thank you for this opportunity to meet with you today. Senator Daines, thank you as well for that generous introduction. It's my high honor to have been nominated by President Trump to become our country's 14th ambassador to the People's Republic of China. As a former member of this committee, though, I have to tell you, it feels very strange sitting over here, Mr. Chairman, instead of sitting over there. Supporting me here today is my wife, Bonnie, whom I met in first grade. That's a true story. Our sons, David, Blake, their wives, Danielle and Charlotte, our grandsons, Hudson, David, and Jack, are all watching from home. They have other responsibilities today. Unexpectedly, also joining me today is my other family. My past alumni of my Senate staff are here. I think they're here, Mr. Chairman and Ranking Member, to make sure I don't embarrass them. So I welcome them as well. As a Fortune 500 CEO, as a U.S. Senator, and as an expat living in Europe and Asia, I developed a global perspective on the relationship between our two countries. As chair of the SFRC State Department Oversight Subcommittee and the SASC Sea Power Subcommittee, I've witnessed firsthand the complexities of our relationship with China, which is the most consequential diplomatic challenge of the 21st century. Since establishing formal relations with the PRC in 1979, the United States has opened its markets to China and has supported its economic rise. More than 2 million Chinese students have been educated in American universities. With U.S. support, China has taken full advantage of Most Favored Nation, WTO membership, and developing nation status, but has often failed to live up to commensurate responsibilities. China has also expanded its authoritarian influence in international organizations like the United Nations, NATO, the World Bank, not NATO, WHO, and the World Bank, sorry. Marxist nationalism is reshaping China, and their global ambitions threaten the current world order. Since 2000, China has doubled its nuclear arsenal, grown its military at a pace unseen since World War II. They've militarized the South China Sea and violated their agreement in Hong Kong. Their social credit score system and extensive policing capability are designed to enforce domestic state control. Their Belt Road Initiative and their Made in China 2025 statements demonstrate their global ambitions. They speak of a global, quote, community of common destiny for all mankind. Put simply, they want a world order more in line with their authoritarian principles. Complicating the current situation, unfettered globalization with minimal national security constraints has led to the situation today where many of America's key strategic supply chains are in the hands of our adversaries. President Trump's America First strategy is not isolationist, just the reverse. America will be a stronger ally and partner by rebuilding our strategic supply chains at home and with our friends. It is not inconsistent that while we are negotiating for fair trade, we're also seeking to strengthen our ties with our allies. Our relationship with members of the Quad, AUKUS, ASEAN, and NATO will continue to be extremely important. The Chinese respect strength, and President Trump's strategy is focused on making America safer, stronger, and more prosperous. That means that reciprocity in the U.S. security should be considered in all dealings with China and the United States. Our approach to China should be nuanced, nonpartisan, and strategic. Our two countries will naturally have areas of disagreement, and we should actively engage on these. We should seek areas where our interests align to develop better and safer working relationships. As ambassador, I will support our strategy to lead with diplomacy, to ensure our own national and economic security remains uncompromised. I will remain committed to promoting democratic ideals in an open, free, and fair international system. As ambassador, I will support the United States One China policy, guided by the Taiwan Relations Act, the 3 joint communiques, and the 6 assurances. we remain committed to a peaceful resolution that is acceptable to the people on both sides of the strait. We oppose unilateral changes to the status quo. As ambassador, I will ardently communicate our objections to China's penetration into our power grid, our ports, and our personal lives. Having participated in U.S. FONOP exercises in the South China Sea, I've seen firsthand China's militarization and will work to support open and free navigation whenever international law allows. I will also ensure focus on our priority to eliminate fentanyl precursors and hold China accountable on human rights. I will work to increase the tempo of diplomatic dialogue to get results and to achieve fair and reciprocal trade between the two economies. I will uphold American values, represent American interests, and support strong partnerships with our friends. Finally, if confirmed, I look forward to working with America's dedicated Foreign Service civil service personnel and their families who are at the tip of the spear promoting and protecting American interests in a very challenging environment in China. Mr. Chairman, Ranking Member, I approach this nomination with a strong sense of responsibility. I'm energized and sobered about the opportunity to impact the most difficult diplomatic relationship of our time. Thank you for your consideration, and I look forward to your comments and questions.
Thank you, Senator.